This is Tasks for the Weekend, September 25th, 2021. This is Susan Bradley for AskWoody.com. This week I'm going to talk about getting ready for Windows 11 or also the Windows 10 21H2. Now we don't know exactly when Windows 10 21H2 will come out. We think it will be soon. I think it'll be after Windows 11. And remember, we know that Windows 11 is coming out on October 5th. Next week I'll showcase the deferral setting in the patch watch column for those who don't want 21H2 or Windows 11. We still have a little more time to defer it, so don't worry. But what if you do want Windows 11? First, you want to make sure your video drivers are up to date, your BIOS is up to date. You want to test to see if Windows 11 will install with the PC Health Check or a third-party tool. And I'll show you what to do. First, you want to go in your Device Manager, and you want to come down here to the search box and type in Device Manager. And what I like to do is I look specifically at the video display adapters. And I'll see what's installed. And rather than going and searching out for that particular driver, what I do is I'll go out to the NVIDIA website. So I will go out to Chrome and I will search on and I'll make sure that I'll go specifically to the NVIDIA driver location. I won't find a third-party site. And then it's a matter of just matching up a product type GeForce, GT, and sometimes you have to scroll around and find it. And if you can't find it, what you sometimes have to do is specifically look for the card, and in this case I know that this is an older one and no longer supported. This happens to be one of my home machines, and you know already that okay, I'm not going to be able to get a driver for this, so that's not looking too good. Next, I download the PC Health Check tool. Now just an FYI, because I know many of you use the group policy or registry keys to defer patches. If you click this to check now, it will say this organization manage updates on this PC. And you're going like, but I only am the one that manages updates, so what's going on? The issue is because we've got that registry key and the group policy setting to defer updates. So in particular, I have a setting here underneath Windows Components, underneath Windows Updates, and I have the Target Feature Release version enabled, and because that setting is in place, it says, oh, sorry, I can't run this tool. So what you do then is you use a third-party tool. Now I've already downloaded this. Let's see if I can find it again. And it's Why Not Windows 11, and it tells you pretty soon whether or not your machine can or cannot. Again, this is my home machine. It will not run it. My Surface device is the only one that will. But you can pretty much tell already what you can and can't. So let's pretend you do have a machine that is up to date and will support Windows 11. What are two major things you need to check and make sure are up to date and will support the upcoming Windows 11? Number one is your antivirus. Number two is your backup software. If you have Microsoft Defender, obviously they will support Windows 11. But if you have any other third-party antivirus and you want to run Windows 11, reach out to that vendor, look to see what their support policy is, make sure you are on the latest engine version so you're ready to go. Same goes true for the backup. Make sure you have that they will support Windows 11 and you have the latest version installed. Remember, you do have time to uninstall. So if you roll out Windows 11, and this goes true for any feature update, whether it's Windows 11 or the upcoming 2.1H2, the minute it installs, make sure your key applications work, make sure you can print. If you have any issues whatsoever, roll back, because you only have a short period of time. So don't dawdle, test things out, and if it doesn't work, I've got a link in the blog post about how to uninstall it. Remember, have a great week. Newsletter comes out tomorrow. DEF CON 4 will be later on this week, and at that time I'll want to make sure that you're on 2.1H1, and next week I'll give you the deferral information on how to stay on 2.1H1 and Windows 10. Until next time, this is Susan Bradley for AskWoody.com.